Alright, so I'm reading about the shamans. It's our life segments. Good to see you. Let's go. This is the shaman, during this time of ecstasy, remains in control of his body and comes back with messages for healing. Taking hallucinogenic drugs is not seen as something done for pleasure. The ecstatic experience of the shaman is entirely different from the prophetic and mystical ecstasy of poets and the priests. The shaman does not just feel his connection with the sacred, he is part of it and at one with the entities which occupy these other worlds. It is through this control, not through loss of control, that he is able to visit new levels of existence, to communicate with spirits, to access hidden and arcane information, and to make subtle changes in the other world, which will all have a real physical effect in the world of ordinary reality. Drug use is unacceptable in modern Western society as the new interest in shamanic practice asserts itself. Different ways of accessing these trance-like states have been adopted. Part of this has been attributed to the spirit world rejoicing in a newfound embrace of the shamanic way. The ecstatic trance-like state required for a shamanic journey can be obtained by listening to a drum or rattle beating at a constant rate, along with using grounding and breathing techniques. This makes shamanism more accessible to more people. Both clients and practitioners alike can now benefit from shamanic healing. And this part is called initiation. Traditionally, shamans do not choose their path. They are seemingly thrown upon it by powers greater than they. The initiation process into shamanic work is one of trauma and pain, great fighting of personal demons and dragons, and spending time in the dark recesses of the soul. Initiation involves a complete breakdown of everything known and a regeneration into something new, a complete transformation. Being called to shamanism, many are not at all pleased by the prospect of their new profession and resist the initial signs with all their might. However, resistance is no easy matter, and many tribal myths hold that the person who resists the call will sicken, go mad, or die. Although both men and women are called to this work, I will refer to the shaman as being female. Because of the shadow work and nature of going into trance or ecstasy, shamans have been demonized and categorized as psychotic, schizophrenic, and neurotic. Eliade was the first to state, "It is unacceptable to assimilate shamanism as any kind of mental disease." The negative portrayal of the shaman was the expression of a zeitgeist, along with a change in the beliefs as to what defines a healthy state of consciousness. The most important factor is that the shaman, although initially wounded through the powers given to her, heals herself. What is unique about the shaman is not that she complains of persecution by spirits. It is that she eventually learns how to make and use them, how to master and use them. We have in a shaman the archetypical wounded healer. Alright, this next part is going to be called the shamanic journey. But I'm going to see you on the next track for that one. Alright. Be well, y'all. In the name of wellness.